Presenting Hop Harrigan, America's ace of the airwaves.
CX-4 calling control tower. CX-4 calling control tower. Standing by.
Control tower, back to CX-4. Wind southeast, ceiling 1200. All clear.
Okay, this is Hop Harrigan. Coming in.
Yes, it's America's ace of the airways. Coming in for another transcribed episode in the adventures of Hop Harrigan. Say, gang, today I want to talk about the testing of Boeing's new jet bomber, the XB-47. This new Stratojet has about as unconventional a design as you'll find on any airplane. From the tips of its swept-back wings to the bottom of its bicycle-type landing gear, the XB-47 is new and different. And since the XB-47 will be the backbone of our future Air Force, the top brass assigned 2 test pilots to the ship from the very first day the blueprints were started. The 2 pilots, Bob Robbins and Scott Osler, worked alongside design engineers every step of the way and followed the production from the first rivet to the final factory inspection. Just a few days ago, both Robbins and Osler stood quietly and confidently at the fringe of a huge crowd gathered to watch the unveiling of the new Stratojet. They were ready to take over the ship. They'll be the first to take America's newest jet bomber off the ground. For them, the rollout came after a long wait. It's been a whole year since they officially accepted the job of flight testing the high-speed experimental plane. And they've been studying everything there is to know about jet planes. And believe you me, they're ready. It will probably be another month before the Stratojet takes to the air, but it'll be a busy month, full of engine tests, taxi runs, and endless and careful inspections. But when flight day comes, Robbins and Osler will be as carefully prepared as possible, and confident. In just a few minutes, gang, I'll be back to tell you more about these highly rated test pilots, so don't forget to listen. And now to our story. Given feature parts in a new Western movie being filmed on the open rangeland in eastern California, Hop and Tank started work the morning after their arrival on location. As we join them now, it is early afternoon, and they are circling high over the camp in their Beechcraft, standing by to shoot another scene. Tank is still dazed by the events of the morning.
So this is how they make movies.
Oh, what's the matter? Don't you like the work?
That director Ivanov, he makes me nervous.
I can understand that, Tank.
Why does he yell so much?
I guess that's how he reacts to your acting.
Well, doggone it, I never said I was an actor, did I?
No, but you always have to keep looking at the camera and making faces.
I wasn't making faces. He said we were supposed to be worried on account of Miss Davenport fainted, so I was trying to look worried.
You looked like you had a stomach ache.
Oh, I'll lay off. Hey, what's holding up the parade? How long do we have to keep circling?
Until we get the signal from the ground that they're ready to go. Now, do you know what you're supposed to do?
Yeah. As soon as you start diving, I drop the rope ladder and climb down to the bottom. You swing the ship over Miss Davenport's horse. I lean down and pick her off and climb up with her again.
Check.
Well, look, what do I do about them cowboys riding behind her, shooting at us?
Nothing.
But they might hit us.
With what? They'll be using blanks.
Oh.
Now, keep your eye on that pass between the hills there. That's where Dixie will make her entrance, and she'll ride straight across the field, with the cowboys about 100 yards behind her.
Hey, I just happened to think.
What?
This is going to be tricky. What if I fall off the ladder?
You can't if you tie that safety belt around the bottom rung the way you're supposed to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but what if I drop Miss Davenport? What then?
You better not, chum.
Oh, gosh, now I'm getting scared.
It's too late for that. Look, there's the flare. They're ready to start shooting.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, watch that pass. As soon as you see Dixie ride out, open the door and drop the rope ladder.
Are you going to be able to fly slow enough so I can pick her off?
I'll be right down to stalling speed, so work fast.
Oh, and I thought movies was a cinch. Hey, there she is.
Get to work. I'll lose altitude.
Okay, ladder's down.
Keep watching her. When she passes the large rock, climb out on the wing.
Yeah. Here come the other guys. Boy, look at them ride.
You keep your eyes on Dixie.
She's still got a couple of 100 feet to go. Hey.
What's the matter?
Another horse just swung in with the rest of them. He came out from behind a clump of trees, part way up the hill.
Oh, one of the extras must have missed his cue. Okay, on the ball. Climb out.
Here it goes.
Remember, Tank, Hook your safety belt around the ladder as soon as you get to the bottom.
Don't worry, I will.
Down to 500 feet. Get moving.
On my way.
From hidden vantage points on the ground below, a dozen movie cameras grind out hundreds of feet of film, and Hop dives his plane earthward. With an anxious look at the onrushing ground, Tank begins the dangerous descent of the swaying ladder as Dixie Davenport, racing across the field on Sequoia, prepares for the tricky maneuver. 30 feet from the ground, Hop levels out and chops back his throttle, guiding the plane closer and closer to the beautiful young movie star, just as Tank manages to hook on his safety belt.
Come on, Miss Davenport. Contact.
Closer, Tank. Closer.
I can't.
Steady, Sequoia. Steady.
Hurry up or Hop will stall out.
All right. Now.
Made it.
Hold me, Tank. Hold me.
I got you. You can grab the ladder now.
Okay. But you have to carry me up, you know.
I will. But I gotta unhook the safety belt first. There. Now, relax. I'll swing you over my shoulder.
You ready?
Uh-huh. Here it goes. Good for Hop. He's opening her up.
Careful, Tank.
We'll be okay now. Boy, I'm awful glad those guys are shooting blanks. We'll be sitting ducks out there.
Make it look good, Tank. Remember, the cameras are picking all this up.
Trying my best, but there must be an easier way to make money. Tank! Tank! Yeah!
Everything all right?
Yeah! Okay now, Miss Davenport. I'm gonna sling you up on the wing. You ready?
Yes.
Grab hold of that handle there.
I have it.
Okay, Tank, come on.
I am. There. What do we do now?
Lie flat on the wing. Put your arm around me as if you were holding me down.
Check.
Now, don't forget, Hop. You have to circle around and fly in front of the cameras.
Later.
What?
What are you doing?
Hang on tight.
Hop, you're going the wrong way.
Keep your eyes on those cowboys.
Hey, what's the idea? You're messing up the whole shot.
Can't help it. There, look. One of the men's riding for the hills.
So what?
I'll cut rope over him. See if you recognize him.
Hop, I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Recognize him?
I can't see. He's got his hat pulled way down over his face.
I know who he is.
Who?
Tex Regan.
Tex Regan. Are you sure, Dixie?
Of course I am.
Okay, hold on. We're going back.
Hey, Hop, what's he doing in the picture? Ivano fired him yesterday.
He made a couple of threads before he left, remember?
So?
So he's trying to make good.
Hop, what do you mean?
Look at the fuselage, aft.
It's full of holes.
Regan horned in on the scene and shot at us while the extras did. Only his gun was loaded with live slugs.
What?
Oh, no, Hop, he couldn't.
He did, and there's the evidence. Looks like our pal Regan really means business.
Hop's face is clouded with worry as he guides the plane back to the landing strip near the location camp. So Tex Regan's first attempt at revenge could have had fatal results. How and when will he strike again? We'll know in just a moment, gang, so stand by. Now, gang, more about the Boeing XB-47 test pilots. Robbins, who is 31, began flying in 1934, and the other test pilot, 29-year-old Scott Osler, started jockeying around space in 1939. Both men are graduate aeronautical engineers with long experience on commercial transports before coming to Boeing. Before the Stratojet assignment, Robbins did wartime work on some of the hottest experimental ships of the Army Air Forces. He made more than 250 flights on a ship called the Guinea Pig, which later turned out to be the first research plane for the whole family of B-29s which followed. His work had a lot to do with getting that plane into production. Osler, too, was on the B-29 test program during the war and later switched to testing other ships for the armed forces. Between the two of them, they have almost 12 years' experience in flight testing new Boeing planes. But even two great flying records like that wasn't good enough for work on the XB-47. They had to undergo special training courses before they could be ready to... At fields all over the nation, both men took turns at the controls of jet planes, putting in many hours familiarizing themselves with high-speed flight. They also had to go through the pilot ejection seat course, shooting out of a tower and floating to Earth by parachute. They took every possible bit of advanced training for the job they're now facing. Well, all that training is behind them now, and the rest is up to test pilots Robbins and Osler. And say, gang, just as their job is to test the new Stratojet, your future job may be in the air. If you like aviation, get ready to take your place beside the flyers and technicians of tomorrow. For always remember, America needs flyers. And now back to our story. Returning to the location camp, Hop and Tank reported Tex Regan's murderous attack, and then, at Ivanov's order, retired to their tent to study their lines for the next day's shooting. Early in the evening, they're still at it.
Oh, doggone it, Hop. How many times do you want to go over this? I'm hungry.
I told you, no dinner until you get these lines down cold.
You can't remember nothing on an empty stomach.
No lines, no food.
Okay, let's get it over with.
You have the first line. Go ahead.
I walk in the door of the ranch house. I take off my helmet and I say, good evening, ma'am. It's time for us to get started if we're going to reach Las Vegas by morning.
Fine, but you're supposed to look worried.
I will tomorrow.
Okay. Then I come in behind you and I say...
Evening, Hop. Tank.
Hello, Dixie.
Evening, Miss Davenport.
Tank, don't you think we know each other well enough for you to call me by my first name?
Oh, okay, Mr. Dixie.
That's better. Now, what are you two doing here? Why aren't you over at the mess shack having dinner?
That's where I want to be, doggone it.
Tank has to memorize his lines first.
I see.
Say, any news about Regan?
Ivan thought it was terrific.
Huh?
Yes, he said it was the best publicity possible for the picture.
Publicity? Well, next time he can be the target.
Ivan was all ready to go out and shoot more holes into the plane and then take pictures for the newspapers.
Oh, but didn't he call the police?
Yes, after a while. But they were pretty lukewarm about it. Said they'd looked for Tex, of course, but I'm sure they think it was just a publicity stunt.
Hey, isn't that a plane engine starting up?
I'll say it is.
Oh, it's just Joe Bell, my pilot.
Well, you going somewhere tonight?
No, but we're using the transport in tomorrow's shooting. He's checking the engine, so she'll be in good shape.
Is your horse in the plane?
Yes.
Well, don't he get nervous from all the noise?
Oh, not at all. He's used to it. Well, if you two aren't going over to dinner, I guess I'll have to eat by myself.
Oh, Hop, I'm awful hungry.
Your lines, Tank.
I'll remember them, I promise.
Well, okay. But we'll go over them again before we go to bed.
Yeah, sure. Let's go now, huh?
All right. You've got yourself company, Dixie.
Good, come on.
Dixie.
Yes?
What scenes are we going to shoot tomorrow? I didn't know we were going to use the transport.
One of Ivan's sudden inspirations, I guess. I didn't hear about it myself until Joe told me a few minutes ago when I put Sequoia in his stall.
Where does he get his inspirations from, anyway? The clouds?
Sometimes I wonder myself.
Hey, wait a minute.
What is it, Hop?
Tank, that plane's rolling.
Yeah, you're right.
Rolling? You mean it's taking off?
I'll say it's taken off.
But I don't understand. Why would Joe do that?
Come on. Maybe we can head it off.
No, that's too late. He's in the wind now, and he's wide open.
Good heavens, Sequoia. Sequoia's in that plane.
No, but Jenny, what's going on?
The answer's very simple, I'm afraid. Joe Bell is stealing the horse.
As the transport thunders down the strip and arcs up into the night sky, Hop, Tank, and Dixie stand helplessly watching the flickering blue flares of the engine exhaust slowly fade away. Joe Bell has stolen Sequoia. But why? Gang, there are thrills, suspense, and adventure ahead, so don't fail to listen to the next episode. Tune in and fly with Pop Harrigan, America's ace of the airwaves. So long, Hop. We'll be seeing you same time, same mutual station. Pop Harrigan is a transcribed, copyrighted feature appearing in All American Comics magazine.